The steam...
Oh, traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Alice?
You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
I like the implication Alice expects us to travel from... Oh no, Star Sand Shoal is literally just fucking... I'm tweaking. For a second... I fucking... Why did I think... It's the late nights probably getting to me. After weapon and the massive lore bombs. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, but doesn't mean I have to like it, unfortunately. I just think it's a bit of a shame. Oh. Oh well. Fuck, what did I have in this team again? Was it Lom? I think it was Lom.
Even when darkness falls.
I guess when I think of these things, I like to kind of see it more from the perspective of just everyone. Like, don't get me wrong, I value your input just as much as... Okay, dang. Just as much as everyone else, Ren, or Astra, everyone. But I think it's fair to kind of consider it from the whole broader audience
All
type.
things come to an end. Even time itself.
Say, perspective. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey, at least this is permanent. I do wonder, what's the... How's the experience? For someone who's... like... It's gotta feel a bit awkward, no? Like... those who haven't done the like Albedo's SQ is permanent, but not the first event, not the second event, which the first event features Festering Desire, and I think that also has a good chunk of Durin lore in it. The second one has the Felspadel, which leans into more of Albedo's past and his connection with Rhine-Daughter. Which, speaking of, I'm wondering what Rhine-Daughter translates into, because it's like Norse something. And then, so let's say this person never experienced those two events. This is now followed up with them never experiencing this from Simulanka. Does this paragraph sum up enough, though? Eventually discover the world. He also named Durin that world. Many Durin made friends with you. Browsing The once yearly Wimbledon Festival come around again, so you know, and again, once are going to that fell onto the snowy mountains. It's very, it's like skimming the very top of this. First was Festering Desire, second was Cinnabar's Spindle, which I still never got the Festering Desire! It's such a cool looking weapon! And shit. I know it's like outdated nowadays, compared to some. But damn. That and Dodoko Tales I missed out on. Big shame. Right, so Alice wants us to go here. We now have a 50-minute mark to complete whatever this first part is. Before part 2 arrives. Durin? My boy. You okay? What's up? What? Oh no.
Oh, it's Durin!
But it's somewhere between the key choice and the Natlan volcano nuke. Oh. So like, of course, nothing too heavy, but okay. I'm seeing what you're saying. Oh. Oh. Oh god.
Hmm?
Oh. Oh, he's in his... Oh crap, is this abyssal thing overwhelming him? You alright?
Traveler in Paimon? I'm sorry. I
Jane.
hope I didn't scare you.
What happened here?
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
I mean, if the beasts fought you first, which I know, they are quite aggressive. Nah, no worries. We'll salvage upgrade materials as usual.
It's all good. We've had worse.
Listen, we commit genocide on the daily when it comes to leveling a character, you know? Who are we to complain, right? Come on. Is the abyssal power inside you acting up?
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that.
That's good.
What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well...
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
Alice?
So,
What's with the...
She asked us to come.
Why the otherworldly whispering? We've seen you now. What gives?
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
Like Rhine daughter?
My mom.
Or... Oh. Right. Evil Durin's Rhine daughter. Mini Durin, which is the personality inhabiting most of you, is M, yeah.
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdaughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley.
You remember who called us the Watcher first? Anya... Anya Mari, Anders' daughter. Right.
Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Oh hey, that's the book from the trailer. The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths.
Whoa! What is this place?
Oh wow.
It reminds Paimon of Simulacra.
Hey, it's Simulanka OST. Hang on, one sec. I just want to check fucking temp. Okay, we're all good. Sorry, I was gonna make a joke about reading my biggest week, but like we already passed the time. It'd be awkward to make the joke again. It was Mona during her roleplay for 2.8 summer event. On the islands, eh? You know what? I do remember a bit of that, yeah.
The two are indeed similar.
Oh, hey, it's a
Both
lamp.
worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Hi. Is she gonna spam the animation again? Alice! Alice! Do the fancy walk animation!
So it is Alice!
Alice! Do it again!
Hello, and Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me.
Simulanka was cool. And it's something Arnold from Murder of Birds, from what I heard, never never seems to stop mentioning. Like, oh, this is that thing from Simulanka. This is that thing from Simulanka.
But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
Right.
What's this?
It's the book we just saw. You summoned the book that we just went into. Okay, yeah.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret?
Not having her work appreciated by the people? By outside? Not being read, I guess. Okay, since we're on the topic of this quest is pretty much just gonna be like really Hexen Circle focused, I think. I find it curious. Why is it that the mages don't seem to be so bothered about Ryan daughter? Why they don't seem to be acknowledging much of... Like, it's one thing that they barely brought her up. I know she wasn't the topic of conversation when Alice spoke with us, but Alice, Ryan daughter's involvement in the entire history of Teyvat is massive. Like, she's 1/5 of the cause of the cataclysm / abyss / downfall of Conria. she's started a chain reaction of so many things that led to a lot of the evils of Teyvat. The Rift Wolves, spawning evil Durin, other abyssal calamities, fusing with the Shade to now take a seat as one of the 4 Shades, one missing in action. I don't know. These are all things that would likely disturb the borders of Teyvat. Like, especially the more severe cases. So I don't know why she isn't, you know, focused on. Given that Teyvat is one of the world that the Hexed Circle seems to protect from danger, why have they got nothing to say about one of their own members causing peril for the world they're trying to save? Right? Unless, like, it's a whole fate thing. Archon killed. True. Sorry, I read massage. I was like, message, mess. Right, yeah, clean up. Unless, yeah, she did say like cleaning up R's mess, but it's big deals though. Why are they just playing it off? You know?
Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
No.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It's a wonderful book.
Sorry, I'm quite illiterate.
It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story.
This is gonna roast me in my lore knowledge, isn't it?
I wrote the first volume.
Guys,
and the other
trust me,
mages
I'll
took
do
their
my best,
turns.
okay?
M was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up.
Okay.
But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, M had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy.
So, a collaborative effort.
And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
Yeah, that's true. So, what, we finish it for her? Also, Valis still considers her one of the witches. There's probably more to the story than we think. You know? Yeah, what if they set her up as like an antagonist, you know? Like, how do we scale up from, let's say, post Nod Cry or post Nejnaya? Like, we'll face a shade level threat, right? Or something, I don't know. That makes sense.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Oh, well, okay, I guess.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
She whipped up a whole chair.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
Yours, perhaps?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Okay.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
For someone like Alice, the answers will never be straight. Lumine, ask about Clee's papa, please. That's one of the unfinished stories and our greatest regret. Lumine, speak for us on our behalf, please. Clee papa.
Her answer
Me
was
need to
quite
know.
the opposite of what I
Okay.
expected. But oh, how touching it was.
Like, not now, but like some other time.
I'd love to tell you what she said. I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
What's up with this woman? Why on the theatrics? Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you've strung us along like this.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your
She's
best.
speaking over the sofa. The couch.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers?
Aunt.
With their experience, you'll have so many
Yeah.
story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
So that's why we're here. Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Makes me feeling right. I do remember that segment too, with the Lego / brick Durin reenactment. Like from what they've shown us, evil Durin is actually just misunderstood that entire time.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing.
And like
Maybe
by
we can get some snacks,
pretty much by
too.
resolving that entire misunderstanding and then accepting Durin is what births mini Durin, and then, you know, brings us to where we are today.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book.
Did it just grow bigger?
Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the
Look,
book
wait, that
will
was-
show you its secrets.
That was trippy. The model grew. Was that a perspective thing? I don't know.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them.
Let me put on my imaginary monocle.
Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
What? Oh crap, guys! It's as I've written. We're gonna. It's gonna be as Durin's written now.
And this is...
It's HSR. I can't escape the HSR.
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind.
Oh,
Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on
Okay.
writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
I'm guessing one bar's missing already because she has wrote stuff. She's wrote the ending. How very magical.
It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
Okay.
So, we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Oh, it just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that.
If we're using ink, is the reasoning they're gonna say that we need to wait a in-game reset time / day is because we need to let the ink to dry?
Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There
I don't
could
know.
be a mysterious
I'm just thinking it from like a
surprise at the
meta
all.
standpoint.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
And we're here to help, you know. Can't let our little boy down. No,
With the two
what am I
of us on
saying?
your side, you'll be just fine.
He a big boy now. Big boy Durin.
Okie dokie.
Let's go help
That
big
should
boy
be
Durin.
pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
How will we find you? That's a useless question, Lumine. We'll find her when we find her. It's the witches, goddammit.
Yeah, most of the time you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished.
Yeah.
Just wait for me to reach out.
We will find her when she wants to be found. It's the way of the witches.
All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
Oh, it's nighttime. Was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh?
Let's take a look at this book.
Right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues. Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales,
Ooh.
watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring
honestly,
forth a story yet untold.
I'm kind of excited to see what kind of custom domain stuff they cook up for this one especially, because they love doing that.
Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's the Mondstadt Library.
Hey, you might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know we can just TP there, but Alice want to give, help us TP Durin there too?
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on.
Oh, my bad. Dang, the card just played. What? Wait. What? Oh, fuck me. Are you... You know what? Enable. Okay, that way it's not disturb. Dog, can I do a really tiny spoiler? It's not... What? For, like, the story that I'm doing right now? Durin? Story? Okay, they still have to get us to... I like the implication that we're just canonically taking a short stroll back to Mondstadt. Okay? Sure, you know what, I guess if it's not lore related. Yo, honestly, these... This drink is... Really? I get that. But honestly, ever since we got rid of She Who Must Not Be Named, I don't know, Paimon's growing more on me, right? She's even shown her smart in moments recently. I don't know.
Please be quiet within the premises.
Shut up.
Refrain from making a racket.
Back in library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It's been a while. Not really. We come back here a lot for events and stuff. Feels like we were just here yesterday.
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Maybe look for some Hogwarty floaty books thingy?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Hey! Means we'll get to... Right, of course. It's... Hex and Circle's also gonna be kind of Mondstadt based. We'll see a lot of them again.
Lisa!
Yippee!
Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Hi. Oh, goodness. It's the cutie bombs. It's the cutie bombs. They're back.
Sorry,
It's
Miss
suddenly
Lisa.
daytime as well.
I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
So Lisa, has been mentoring you? When did that happen?
Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand.
Well, he is a storybook being brought to life.
I figured
right.
if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Oh yeah.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
That's wholesome.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
Guys, do you think we're good on time? There's 25 minutes remaining before reset hits.
It's kind of hard to explain.
If I don't end
Maybe
this
you
within
could
25
take a look
minutes,
at
that
this.
destroys the whole point of my trick.
Oh?
We might have to pick up the pace just a wee bit. Yeah, magic book.
Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation.
Yeah, Lisa, you're bright, right? Academia graduate. I trust in that.
That's just how
Lisa
it is with
Mincy.
stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
Got something to add to that, Alice?
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog.
Whoa. That's where we'll start.
Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
That's very strange things.
Seriously?
Season 5.
That particular knight knows this library inside and
This
out.
is season 4 or season
I'd be
5?
very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
You might not make it. Are we serious?
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll
Damn,
be
it
relying
wasn't
on
the
you
first
to
part
track
just
them
half
down,
an hour?
cuties.
Okay, we're gonna book it, alright? We're gonna...
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing? Let's see what Lisa makes of it.
Alright,
Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa.
oh, here.
Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious. Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one. Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all.
Okay.
An experiment log. Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Okay, yeah, guys, we're gonna pick up the pace a wee bit. Alright. Also, that's not it. That's fiction. That's visual dictionary. I think we're good. Okay.
Well, did you manage to find them? This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Righty.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well? Truly extraordinary. And certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
Yeah, we don't want to scale up that boom boom backward.
Huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise.
Oh no, it's
Well,
it's saved. More princess. I mean,
well, this book has quite an obvious connection with that mage, considering she was the one who wrote it. But as one of the library's classics, its presence here is hardly
Yeah.
unusual.
that
It
is.
really is a must-read, so if you haven't read it yet, that's your homework, cutie. Well, did you...
I know that one belongs here at least.
Well, it definitely shouldn't be here.
It's good. It's the
But I
Klee
highly
one.
doubt it's one of the books you're looking for.
Why is that?
Because this is something Klee wrote. It's a compilation of all the best fish blasting spots around Mondstadt, as well as the most convenient places to stash her new Jumpy Dumpties. Of course, there's no way she'd get away with keeping a book like that in her bag. And she'd be in big trouble if Jean were to find out. Not only would
Come
the
on,
book
Klee.
itself
Who would
be
that even
confiscated,
educate?
but she'd be looking at a whole day in solitary confinement at the very least. Somehow, she figured out that
So
the
if
best
you want
place
to go
hide
kill
it
the
was right
the
here.
best salmons,
No
you should
place
go
like a forest
here,
for hiding
and then
trees,
for
huh?
the flatter
No,
fishes,
every time
you
it
should
gets
go to
confiscated,
that
she
corner.
just writes a
of
new
it.
one and sneaks it back in.
If you want maximum damage to the aquatic life economy, you should go to this very blue place called Fountainy. Fountainy.
Guess it's a restricted book in its own way.
Yes. So thanks for helping me find it. I'll finally be able to hand
I
it
do
over
wish
to
that
Jean.
imitation voice wasn't too annoying.
Well,
Is it this one?
yes. This is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
I just want to let you know that it was a 50-50 of me I was about to pick that one, but I decided to choose the first one.
But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
From what you guys are saying, I could have almost ended it
The
there.
issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, The poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends.
Hey, like some of you mentioned in the comments of the videos that just came out this week, is there's another allegorical, hidden, forbidden knowledge of a past timeline.
But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused
That's the only
of
way
inventing
people can
history
hide the
or distorting
truths
the
in
truth their
allegories
ballads. But this one hit a
and
bit
fairy
too
tales
close
in
to
the new
home.
timeline.
And
After all.
since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer.
So that, yeah, that really was the one. Wow.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, I thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
This is kicking back my Harry Potter nostalgia.
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
It's alright, this one doesn't have a three-headed dog.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done. So
Don't worry, Miss Lisa.
Oh,
I won't forget.
didn't mean to click that fast.
well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
All right, we've gathered all the
Hard
reference
work?
points. What's next?
Okay. Come on, guys. Time's a wasting. Let's pick it up a notch.
Wait, look!
Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of the story lie. Birth.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake.
Oh?
Bravely did the people resist, until
Oh,
at
I'm
last
liking this
the
custom
dragon
UI.
lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child.
It's of course Alice's
Right up to
editor
the moment
details
of its death,
decisions
it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity.
that
Nor
makes them
could it
Dodocos, ain't
fathom
it?
the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought.
And
I'll write you a better ending instead.
that's how
And so
the
she
Sri
set
Lanka
off
version
to
came into
do
being,
just
right?
that, borrowing a little magic from her friend.
We know that, yeah.
With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
One within a book. What should be used to adorn his cradle? Wisp of woodland air, trace of palatial splendor? Woodland. Oh, palatial like palace then, so luxury. Wisp of woodland air. I don't know. Feels more natural. Let's not spoil the baby, right?
At last, she made her mind up,
You know,
adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then
have
she
some
quietly waited
air.
for the egg to hatch.
And they give them kitten cushion.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story.
Oh, M Dodo Go. What? Oh, would that have actually changed how this thing looked? The decision.
This
Is
must
that
be
what you were
Aunt
guys
Alice's
talking about?
magic.
That was the opening we just heard, right? Sounds like the story is about Durin.
Yeah.
I mean, go figure, right?
A story about me?
All about you, our boy.
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
It's M. Hello.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Was that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like the story even has its own narrator.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
It is the same voice from Similanka.
You mean... M? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're
I suppose this is also
story,
just
what's next?
a really good opportunity for them to kind of fill in the gaps on some details during the quests for those who haven't played Similanka.
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do
Come on,
was
because
wait for the
considering
story to
no,
unfold.
all things considered, given how much Durin's involvement is with the Nocturne arc, it is pretty important to know more about him.
Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Exploration, you say?
Oh, is that a hint?
Let's follow her suggestion for now.
Yeah, I agree.
Stutter. Sorry. Hey. Hello. Aren't you a cutie patootie? Look at the chubby Dodoko.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second.
Alice, don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexen Circle. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
Is that not obvious?
My mother had a hat just like this.
And the witch must be M. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Why are we like slowing the uptake?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child.
I think she said in the most politest way possible that Paimon was speaking nonsense.
Let's keep looking.
I mean, come on, it's obviously about Durin. Why is that, like... Observe? What are we observing?
Look at all these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here.
But also ideas.
Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh.
An art piece, I guess? The picture can tell 1,000 words, right? Eggy. Hello.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Sure sounds like it.
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Okay, look, we're really... I'm sorry. MC and the group is a bit slow today.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon
Are
to
we
hatch.
are we
So that has to
all
happen before the story can continue.
in a late night time zone or something? And how do we do that?
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be
Ah.
able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
Oh, boiled egg. Let's go.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
Yeah. I do love myself some boiled eggs.
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading, for in countless tales it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Okay. I see what you mean, Ren.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Dang. Not sugarcoating. Wanna give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh. Okay.
Stay away from me!
Clearly, both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly.
Can I...
Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing.
I did the right thing, right? I thought I
At last,
couldn't read either.
Under the witch's expectant
Jesus.
gaze, the little dragon broke free
There
from
you
its
are.
shell.
It's you.
No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception,
Look, it's
my
you.
child. I brought you into being because I willed it so.
Yay.
Just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved. And you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
Anne really feels like such a compassionate one amongst the... Not saying, what, like Alice isn't also? Like, come on, Alice loves Klee more than anything else. But M feels like such a more, I guess, warm and hearty person.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew.
Feels comforting.
Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Oh. Dude, Durin's VA is killing it. Come on, I can't hear.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the
We got turned into dodo cows!
breath of life.
Ow!
Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Oh. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to shit.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it's Durin's story after all.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there will be more clues in the following chapters.
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
I can feel like it's ending.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. By now, I'm guessing you've
Guys, I'm so
already
sorry. I'm
begun
gonna
to leave
quickly
your
hurry it
mark
up
on
a
the
bit.
story. You should know, however.
Okay, literally is. We need to wait for
time
the ink to dry.
absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed.
That's great.
Have
That's great.
fun, dearie.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
Toodles.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break. Yeah. Paimon has a sudden craving for the good honey.
Please.
Sticky honey roast.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Did we actually do it? I'm so sorry. I had to move on from the last bit just like a wee bit quicker. Do we fucking do it? Do I? Please don't tell me there was something else I needed to click before the thing, like after the thing ended, to trigger the thing to register. Press J. Fuck you mean less than an hour? What? Oh, oh, oh. We did it! Holy shit. Guys, it was so close. Oh, fuck. Dude, if this didn't end, if we didn't like trigger the system wreck before it hit 8 just now. Oh god, I'm so sorry. We had to skip the last few lines a bit quicker. I didn't think it would take like long enough so that we'd literally be on the brink of transitioning to reset time. So I'm sorry on that. Okay. Yeah, that's on me. I didn't calculate the time properly. Voila way. We literally on the last minute. Like I was booking it because they was like still talking. Guys, I was like, come on, we have seconds left to spare. Okay, we're good.
Hey, Durin, any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
No, thank God. Oh god. See, if it wasn't done like this, I wouldn't have to rush it. It's so weird. Okay, now that we're set, we're safe with this. Quick ad break before we continue. Okay. Jesus. Whoo. All right. We're back. Fucking hell. Fuck. We made it just in due time. Absolutely insane. Wowzers. Hey, pat on my back. I'll take it. That's a dub for me, baby. Hey, my bad. That took a bit longer than I expected. Alright. On the same day. On the same day, part 2. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place
Bars.
where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Venti? They're saying song. So I'm thinking bard. When Mondstadt,
For
after
in
all.
poetry and song will this story start
Oh yeah,
to
it's
blossom.
definitely Venti.
Come on!
Has to be.
Another riddle? All
Right.
that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Winds, melodies. You thinking what I'm thinking, Paimon?
Care to elaborate?
Wind, music, poetry.
The
Tone
Tone
deaf
Deaf
bards
Bard.
gotta know the answer.
You mean Lord
Barbados.
Barbados?
You know too.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
Oh, fair.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
I'm pretty
Speak
sure he's already
the-
caught wind of what's going on here.
Oh, goodness.
Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Sino would be so jolly to have you as a friend, Durin. You're a natural.
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Oh yeah, whenever he's at Angels, sure. Whenever wine is involved. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No one would expect a thing. Unless he locks in, of course. So. So. Are you around this corner? Oh no, actually.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world.
Hey. Barbie toes.
I heard your voices calling
What?
out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse.
So y'all had a rap battle.
Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake.
Oh, there's
At
no
the
more.
edge
Sorry.
of a sea of clouds where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside.
I wish I could make the OST match the same chords. Tune.
Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them.
Cause she sings well, but like the OST is kind of throwing me off with the how off tune it is. I wonder if this is the same thing as Windbloom, because Venti's VA kind of requested to actually sing the verse. You know, when Venti performed on the stage on that I think it's not Windbloom, it's the the one with Razor. The one where we had the business management thingy. Is it Wine Lazenfest? Wine Lazenfest. Wine Lazenfest.
No clash, no contest bars the way. Just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Wolvendom, a star-snatched cliff, and then
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago.
Hey yo! See, Venti hitting the gut. No, I like these. I like these. The little details of these custom little tidbits. I like that. Same thing with Varka. All 3 in 1. Oh. The woods, the edge of the edge woods in the sky.
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal
Whoa.
and made that location their official meeting spot.
Oh wait, no, that's literally the floating island then.
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
The Tea Party's island.
Guess you can't be reliable when it counts,
Island.
huh?
Tea,
Animal
yeah.
Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
It's pretty wide, isn't it? I suppose it comes down to satisfaction.
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, "To be continued."
I guess probably not unfinished in that sense.
Huh?
Probably not in that sense.
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself.
He wasn't being serious. I'm reading
not my
into this too
place
much.
to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
Venti!
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
What? The witches? Yeah. Sorry, clue me in if I'm mistaken. Also, I just wanna... Don't ask me why I'm like TPing away from it. I just wanna walk over to it. I don't know, for immersive sake or something. Clue me in if I'm wrong. Was it ever explained how this island just appears? Like, as far as all the way back during that event, which was when this thing first showed up. Like, it is their meeting spot? But what is it? Has this like always been here, and then they just they toggled on invisibility? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter.
Oh, that
right?
chest set. Did I even farm this week's? Oh, I don't think I did my weeklies yet. Okay, good chat. Good opportunity.
A musical performance. Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. I got great scores on the gameplay. Oh dear lord. It's not that one. Oh, kinda. Okay, what's this tune? Have we heard this before? For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom. Act 2.
Even a war
The
that
prophecy.
shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings.
The war of...
Yet even so,
Which one?
with the passing
There's so
of
many
time,
that shook the world.
3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
Yeah, Ryan daughter, I don't want you celebrating no one's birth. I'm sorry. No. I wouldn't let Ryan daughter near anyone's newborn. Next thing you know, they're gonna become an engineered entity of mass destruction for another to wipe another nation off the history books and into the obscure. Just a thought. What should be used to celebrate his birth? Sweet candy or vibrant balloons? Well, I mean, you can eat candy. Then again, it might build a bad habit. Balloons are nice too. Oh. But it might get old for the little guy. Quick. Oh shit, right. plus, if it's probably magic balloons, but we gotta take precautions here, right? If it's helium balloons plus fire, no. Right? So she's the most qualified, technically. She has a lot, but there's a difference between having a lot and caring properly for a lot, I'm sure. Like, I think we're gonna go with magic candy. I'm sure we got healthier options than sweet candy. I'm gonna go with balloons.
They settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what
Hey, look,
could be
see?
more joyous than the arrival of new life?
We're on the same wavelength. They picked apples.
And
Apples
so
is much more
the
healthy,
witches'
yes.
gathering turned into a birthday
Yellow apple.
celebration.
Is that a pear? So the kids we know don't consider her a bad mother, so I don't know. Just have really mixed opinions on her. I don't. They may say that, but sorry, Albedo. I just can't bring myself to trust this specific Dodoko. The Rhine Dodoko. Oh,
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
god damn, we're playing Skyblock now. Alright. Better not mess up the... Oh, they're all there. Of course. We saw them in the art painting. Are we gonna hear them? Dear God. We get to see a fucking Rhine. No, not that we actually get to see a modeled Rhine Dodoko.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witch's table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday.
Look at how evil she is. You can just feel the ominous aura emanating off of this squishy fella. Ain't it, huh?
Yet while everyone else
So
was
squishy,
busy
so
thinking
devious.
about what kind of gift to offer, these three seemed to have come empty-handed.
I'm sorry. You keep teleporting us, so what are we supposed to do? Oh, you guys can take Paimon. Go ahead. Since they made the Rhine Dodoko, what if her model's already ready and will be the first shade to appear in game? Hey, brother, I'm in there with the hopium on that one, right? That gets me two haters. I can passionately show my dislike for, you know, in game. One of them being that cyan-haired curly bastard. Cause like they do have a little mini model of the hood, or the hood, the cowl. Yeah, you might be onto something.
For a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
The crazier thing that they can do, which will blow our socks off, is not just show Ryan. Although if you really think about it, I think it's a contender between a modeled Rhine daughter and a modeled Renova. These two, I think, are the most likely. Given Columbina's heavy ties to Renova in the lore and in her protections with Barbaloth. No, that's what I'm...
God damn it! You can't just take the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that's the crazy thing. Who's running this stream? Me or you? How dare you?
I'm just joking. Oh, dang. Alright, I guess my job's done, guys. Go ahead, Ren. You can keep running the stream. That's what I thought.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Paimon, go. Wrap yourself up in ribbons. Go, go, go. You can be like a doll Durin plays with.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Well, that wouldn't be a gift, would it? We're just taking and then giving stuff you already own back to
Why
you.
didn't you just say so?
Baby! Baby living the life right now. It's the baby.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
Oh. Oh, is there something here for this act?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
So we got knowledge, we got precision or tacticality and just brute strength.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered.
Well, you know best, right?
What kind of gift might the little dragon really want?
He's you.
Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure?
I didn't see it from that.
Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Get a load of that forbidden knowledge, am I right?
Wow, that's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
I'll let you have the pick, Durin.
Oh yeah, technically we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
Like I said, it's you.
How come?
You're picking for you.
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Yo, this is completely unrelated, but hey, this is gonna complete my commissions for me, isn't it?
Then let me give it some thought.
Let's go. Easy. Like commissions for the day. Let's see. Durin knows best. A warrior's sword for strength and combat. The wanderer's hero's slingshot for endless adventure. Or the scholar's tome for ow.
I still have so much to learn about human interactions. Like, where should I put my hands when I'm nervous? I just really want to make friends with everyone.
I usually do it on my head, like that, or on my waist. I don't know. I think the slingshot is a good balance of both. We'll go with the slingshot. I think the slingshot's
In the
it.
end, the guests settled on the wandering hero's slingshot.
Because honestly, adventure promises both, right? There can be moments of intense combat, intense, situations. But also adventuring helps you learn a lot of things.
A wandering hero.
Especially for
You're an explorer, just like us.
for a soul so new to this world, right?
I guess you inspired me.
Oh.
During our journey from Mondstadt to Nocturne, we passed through many places and encountered all sorts of different people.
Yeah. The witches, the Mondstatters, hat guy.
But despite the immense distances between them, there was always one topic that kept cropping up.
Well, we are world-renowned adventurers, after all.
Where our feats are only kept in cutscenes.
Come to think of it,
Yippies.
isn't a wandering hero basically the same thing as an adventurer?
What do you mean you teleport from... They do always make it seem like we never use the TPs in canon, though. So it always just... It's literally us moving from one place to the other. That's why I mentioned like it felt so funny at the start, where it's like, hey, don't worry you three cuties, just, take a week-long trip back all the way to Mondstadt so you can get this going. Y'all know that the map in canon is much bigger. It takes about like a good few days to get from even the closest port from Liyue all the way to Inazuma, so you can imagine, right?
I've always thought of adventurers as people who chase after stories, and in doing so, they also leave behind many of their own. I'd like to become someone like that too.
And you get to be part of someone else's story, right? We spent 2 inkies. Durin, it's your birthday.
They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
It's your birthday.
Hello there. Brought a gift this time.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wandering hero, free and unburdened. Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given.
Let me hear their voices.
It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars,
Barbalov.
withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
Oh my god, they're all gonna speak.
That's right. But the life
gonna
I
speak.
intend for him shall be very different.
Like I said, it's really touching for her to really just go through all this effort. So it's a do-over for Durin to have another chance.
What folly
Right.
to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner.
I'd like to know what you think.
His fate has been foretold.
Let me hear what she thinks.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent.
Oh, come
For
on.
they knew the seer witch's words had never once
Come
proven
on.
wrong.
She has nothing to add to that?
Yet, just as clearly, they
You coward.
recognized the story witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome.
You can't
than
own up to your
mother's
own
love.
misdeeds. Hey, woman.
At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
Merry Witch.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
I don't want to hear you talking about no experiments.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
What kind of formula?
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
Kind of sounds like a differently worded version of the same few
All the
things.
Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve.
Yeah, see?
And so the other witches
just
offered their
M
gifts
is all
in
about
turn, marvels
like
as
love,
rare as
reform,
any in the cosmos.
compassion.
Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh,
See, that's
and I almost
what's
forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of
bad.
their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra spark of life might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
I sure hope so. The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Similanka, with everyone's blessings.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Sure, we're just kind of making choices to things that already have happened. That's a good question. I think that's gonna come at the end.
It feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether.
I assume it's all gonna culminate.
But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice for a walkthrough.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just... this is my mother's final wish. So I don't want to mess it up. Anyway,
I get that.
thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Em really felt like such a kind person. So, share the sentiment. Durin.
I think I'm gonna stick around. Take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
Okay, you guys said open the book. Revisit Act 2. They're really going ham with the custom domains in this one. I like it. Come on. It's the goddamn Hexen Circle. They gotta put in the effort. So what am I supposed to be looking at? Oh.
As of late, the Tricksy Witch
I
has
think
nearly
this is-
the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission.
The who?
Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our
Whoa,
gatherings.
whoa. Oh.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Wait, that's gotta be... That's... fuck. What was her name? Meliastra Wonderland Witch, right? Sorry, the name's slipping again. She was a... Really? Octavia, sorry. What did it... what did Ivanova do? Damn, so she was around with the first Cryo-Archon's time.
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories.
Let me guess,
from our
Octavia
gatherings might
was at the
entice
time
her
busy
to
with
remain.
reviving the mannequins.
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
Memory Witch?
As rare a chance to gather as this, and yet almost half of us are absent.
Memory Witch.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
Has almost always been running outside of event. Right, yeah, because, like, she's... Nicole. Oh. Yeah, but it's obvious. She kind of shares the same thing, like M. She's, like, curious about... I guess it's more for her journeying to different civilizations. And then also, like, saving those in need, saving the dying ones. Kind of reminds me of Remembrance, Fule. Only, except if Fule actually had thought.
I suppose I'm just feeling a
'Cause-
little sentimental.
Because the eons
After
are
all,
wildly
there will
different.
come a day when I, too, am among those absent at these gatherings.